Como ya todos saben, en los últimos años WWE ha estado llevando a cabo SUMMERSLAM en estadios de gran importancia en los Estados Unidos, aprovechando el atractivo del evento para aumentar sus ingresos. En estos últimos meses se ha especulado mucho con la celebración de SUMMERSLAM 2024, pues incluso se ha hablado de que la empresa quería llevar el evento fuera de los Estados Unidos, más específicamente a Europa. A pesar de esto, de momento no parece que ya esté definida la ubicación del show, pero en los últimos días ha aparecido un potencial pretendiente que ya estaría en negociaciones con la empresa. Y es que, según ha informado el Columbus Dispatch, el estado de Ohio estaría pagando a WWE la suma de $1.6 millones para que celebren el evento en su región. En este caso, la ciudad más opcionada para recibir SUMMERSLAM 2024 sería Cleveland. En esta ciudad hay dos potenciales estadios que podrían utilizarse, que son el Progressive Field con capacidad para más de 34,000 espectadores o el First Energy Stadium, hogar de los Cleveland Browns de la NFL, con capacidad para más de 67,000 espectadores. Recordemos que esta no sería la primera vez que los estados utilizan subsidios estatales para recibir eventos de WWE, pues recientemente la ciudad de Tampa hizo lo mismo desembolsando una cantidad de dinero considerable para recibir la celebración del Royal Rumble de este año. Anoche, durante la celebración del más reciente episodio de Monday Night Raw, se llevó a cabo una lucha entre Jey Uso y Gunther por el campeonato intercontinental en el main event de la noche. En una buena lucha, Gunther terminaría reteniendo su campeonato por conteo de 3 tras las intervenciones de Jey Uso. Por momentos parecía que Jey estaba muy cerca de llevarse la victoria ante el gigante austriaco, pero terminó perdiendo por una distracción de su hermano. A pesar de esto, todo indica que lo que vimos anoche no estuvo muy lejos de plasmarse como realidad, pues según informó el medio WrestleVotes, hasta 2 horas antes del inicio de Monday Night Raw, WWE tenía planeado que Jey Uso se llevara la victoria y se consagrara como nuevo campeón intercontinental. Afortunadamente, esta idea no se terminó llevando a cabo, pero no se sabe si este cambio de planes fue simplemente una distracción para los medios o realmente era ese el plan. Recordemos que últimamente la empresa está jugando mucho con soltar información falsa para confundir a los medios y así evitar spoilers, por lo que es más difícil saber cuándo se trata de una información real y cuándo no. A pesar de esto, WrestleVotes menciona que la victoria de Jey estaba escrita en la programación del departamento creativo, lo que hace pensar que quizás sí era una idea real. Esto fue lo que informó el medio. Una fuente afirma que había varias personas dentro de la compañía bajo la impresión de que Jey Uso iba a ganar el campeonato intercontinental anoche en Raw. Me dijeron que hasta las 6 de la tarde esa era la dirección de varios resúmenes de la programación dentro del departamento creativo y digital. Pasan los días y las acusaciones en contra de Vince McMahon siguen aumentando cada vez más. Gracias a la reciente demanda de Janelle Grant, mucha gente se ha animado a hablar sobre las atrocidades que se hacían en la empresa. Por ejemplo, como una de las declaraciones más recientes tenemos las de la mejor amiga de la fallecida luchadora Ashley Massaro, quien dijo hace unos días que el fallecimiento de Massaro se debió en gran medida al abuso que sufrió en WWE. Ahora han salido a la luz nuevas declaraciones en contra de la empresa, pues el ex luchador Paul Roma, quien trabajó para WWE entre 1984 y 1995, han mencionado que los abusos por parte de la directiva eran algo que sucedía a menudo. Roma acusa de que no solo está involucrado Vince McMahon, sino también toda la gente que lo rodeaba, dando a entender que hay muchos implicados. Además, relató el caso de su ex compañero de equipo Mario Mancini, que tuvo que abandonar la empresa tras una propuesta sexual incómoda. Por último, el ex luchador mencionó que hay muchos casos peores que aún no han salido a la luz. Aquí sus palabras.
84 to 91, you're with WWE. Did you ever hear about some of this kind of awful behavior, any of these allegations? Does any of this sort of sound like the Vince McMahon that you knew?
Yes, it was pretty regular. You heard it on a regular basis for the most part. Then you wouldn't hear it for a while, and then it would come full circle. But it wasn't, so much Vince as it was the people that he had surrounding him. You're talking about a industry where you have young, good-looking, well-built men in the ring, half naked, three-quarters naked, actually. Excuse me. So, yeah, I mean, it left the door open, and, he had a lot of people around him, vice presidents and bookers that were very much into that. And they put you in a really, really bad situation, especially once you started making some money. You kind of get comfortable with that, and then you find out that your job's on the line. Either do it or get fired. And I witnessed quite a few that walked away. Money wasn't worth it for them to go that route, so to speak.
What had happened to those people that you're saying? You're mentioning that you heard, Paul, quite a few that walked away. What had happened to them that made them want to walk away?
They were asked to do things, sexual things, with other men that they did not want to do. My former partner being one of them. And I was actually in a cab ride in Washington. We were coming back, and the gentleman next to me kept saying, "It's not, it's not worth it. It's not worth the Benjamins. It's not worth the Benjamins." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "It's not worth it." And I said, "What are you talking about? What's not worth it?" And he says, "It's just not worth it." And we got back to the hotel. The next day, we were filming it for our second TV taping, and he was gone. He jumped on a flight and went back home and never showed up again to wrestle. And he had an unfortunate accident, hit his head, and passed away while he was asleep. He had a bleed on the brain.
Did he ever tell you what it was that he said wasn't worth it?
He didn't tell me who. He just told me what to do what they wanted him to do. Sexual favors. And my former partner, one of my former partners, when I was part of the Young Stallions, he was propositioned. And he said he went to one of the agents and told him what had happened. And I said, well, "Why would you do that? You just ratted on both of us." So, he kind of threw us both under the bus, just starting out.
So to be clear, Paul, to be clear, the person in the cab who said it's just not worth the Benjamins, that person told you that he was propositioned. He wouldn't tell you who it was, if I'm clear, but he told
Correct.
you what happened. Did he tell you that these were executives with the WWE that had propositioned him?
Well, let's leave it this way. That's all it could be. If someone's going to give you money, and it has to be that. There is nothing else. It's not going to be one of the other boys that you're wrestling with. They're not going to offer you money. It's even my former partner. Same thing. They offered him money, drugs, just lay on your back. You don't have to do a thing. And he came running right to me when I came into TV. And I said, "Dude, just, what are you going to do?" And he said, "Oh, I already spoke to Arnold." And I said, "Well, why would you do that? You killed our team. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to go to the people that propositioned you. And what do you think is going to happen to them? Nothing."
You had these are all allegations. We have to be very clear about this. But
Correct.
Your friend and former business partner, Mario Mancini, spoke with us the other day and said he knows of at least one incident from years ago that's even worse than some of the worst allegations in Janelle Grant's lawsuit. Do you know what that incident is, and can you tell me tonight?
I really shouldn't right now, but yes, I do know what it is, and it is worse.
Can you characterize it in any way?
Just that Mario and I are really surprised. We spoke about it, and we're surprised that no one has come forward. But on the flip side, I think that, they're of an age now that, they may be married, have kids, and they don't want to open Pandora's box. And I can't blame them. And I said that to Mario. Can you blame them? Would you really want to open this up, this can of worms? No, you wouldn't want to open it up.